Back here in the Valley, a group of teachers going back in time for what they're calling a walk to teach truth about U.S. history.
Yeah, they chose to hold it in Salem, explaining how the city took part in America's first successful interracial liberation movement. Janet Rogers explains why they are protesting some bills in the Ohio House and Senate.
And they'll take you by a bunch of Quaker homes and tell you about the Underground Railroad.
Teachers held a 2-mile walking Teach Truth tour around Salem, which is rich in history. They began at a pavilion in Waterworth Memorial Park, highlighting unmarked historical landmarks.
We're going to talk about Edwin Coppock's memorial, which is over here at Hope Cemetery. He went with John Brown to Harper's Ferry. We're going to go down the road by Marius and Emily Robinson's home, and he was the editor of the Anti-Slavery Bugle.
The educators fear Ohio Senate Bill 83 and House Bill 151 would regulate what's taught in colleges, and that House Bills 103, 322, and 327 would prevent teachers from teaching an accurate account of our history, not acknowledging the country's actual history, including racism and other oppression.
They prescribe a content that basically glorifies white supremacy.
I believe these bills could limit, yes, talking about Medgar Evers, talking about teaching the truth. I do believe that.
It puts people who don't know social studies in charge, and it basically will miseducate students if it actually gets implemented.
However, lawmakers who support the changes say the bill's goals are to ban promotion of divisive concepts in classrooms and bias, and to create a social studies task force to develop new social studies standards for grades K through 12 to improve America's civics education.
We must stand up to white supremacy and teach the truth.
Teachers protesting the bills ask folks to educate themselves, then call their lawmakers. With more local news, I'm Janet Rogers.